Guys, this is
my hand
time to
luggage.
donate. Please keep donating. You don't have to even donate in cash if you don't trust us enough. And donate in stickers.
If you want to,
posters.
there's already a donation from Yai Edwin in Meya. It's 1,000 naira.
Thank you. That's our opening donor. So,
No, that's not the opening donor.
Interesting.
There's a donation already from Oluwabi Temitope Samuel for 5,000 naira.
Woo! Thank you, Samuel.
Thank you.
So that's pretty good. So we're getting there. It's yes.
So please keep donating. We are not funded by any godfather or god society. No Tinubu, no Atiku, no
Buhari. Yes.
Exactly.
So let's check if we have any messages right here on in a WhatsApp group here. Nothing yet. This is nothing in the last few minutes. Okay, there's a 912. Okay, this is not a message. This is just a general message sent out to everybody. So, yes, there's someone here who said, hey, hello, Mr. Ashore, nice to connect with you. You're doing a great job. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, if you're out there and you want to support, please send in your support donation. If you have any questions at this point, can you let me know so that we can dive right into it?
The account numbers are pinned on all the live broadcasts.
Yes. Are we having like a donor fatigue? We have like people donating so much that their hands are like penning down.
Yeah.
I could also check quickly if there's anything on GoFundMe so that we can acknowledge as we go ahead. Sometimes I think maybe you guys might have suggestions in the background. You can say it. We don't have to see your faces.
No.
Yeah, or you want to say something, Femi?
Oh yes, maybe about the good news that we started, but South Africa has stolen from us.
Oh yes,
Minimum wage.
minimum wage.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for reminding us about that. So minimum wage is South Africa now has approved a minimum wage of 126,800 naira. That's the equivalent of what. What's very interesting about Nigerians, right? Not all Nigerians. Some Nigerians are actually very much in love with their oppressors. Some, I didn't say all. Now, don't get me wrong. Some people are out there on Twitter, on Instagram, and Facebook saying, "Oh, please don't compare Nigeria with South Africa. We are different. Rent is higher in South Africa than it is in Nigeria." And I'm looking at it and saying, "Wow, what an interesting way of defending your total lack of understanding of how the world works." In the first place, how many workers do we have at the federal level in Nigeria? Because we are responsible for the federal workers here. We only have about 900,000 of, let's say, a million plus. And most of them are ghost workers that will flush out anyways. South Africa's minimum wage is minimum wage that is valued at 30%. 30% of increment. But it's not only for federal, it's across the board. Everybody who is a worker in South Africa today cannot earn less than, as soon as it comes into effect, cannot earn less.
It includes private firms also.
It's compulsory. That's how South Africa operates. South Africa doesn't have, there's no exception. It's minimum wage for everybody. It's not, so if there are, out of 45 million people in South Africa, if they have, let's say 10 million workers, it affects all the 10 million workers. So whether you're in the private or public sector, wherever, if you like, you can be working under the rock, that's your minimum wage. So, but in Nigeria, we're not even talking about that yet. And so that's first thing to understand. The second aspect is this whole notion that rent is higher in South Africa than, and the people who are giving the analysis have never been to South Africa before. So how do you know that rent is higher in South Africa? Have you ever rented a house in Ikoyi or Aja? Lagos is described as one of the most expensive cities to live on the continent of Africa. Third thing is that, so suddenly now you realize that South African economy is bigger than that of Nigeria. When they rebased our economy the other time, I said we are the biggest economy in Africa. People were wearing the t-shirts, badge of honor. We are the biggest economy in Africa. Now, come and do the responsibility of the biggest economy. You suddenly say, oh, South Africa is better than us. Shame. Another, the fourth thing that we must take note of, which is also very, very important, is the fact that, yes, South Africa is investing in their workers, but they are also going to yield in the future. The yield will be, humongous, because they are empowering their workers, they are increasing their purchasing power, and you see that impact on Nigeria, the South African economy very soon, because there's more motivation to work. It's going to make people want to work harder and put in more hours. It's going to even make investors come in, because there's more purchasing power. It means supply will increase because demand will increase. This one is O-level economics now. So, and South Africa will always be doing better than us, and they are saying that this is not even a big deal. That they're looking forward to another increase very soon. So this is, and it took less than, they started the conversation about minimum wage not too long ago that I know of, and now they've resolved it. We are still here at 30,000 naira per hour.
The report is still with Buhari. It's still studying the report.
It's still studying the report, and everybody knows Buhari doesn't study. Yeah. So that's not happening.
So I have questions.
Yes.
Fiwashaye from IG says, "Dear Mr. Shore, I've asked this question. I would like to ask you again. My question is, are you coming to us too in Zurich?"
Zurich. So I have said this and I'll say it again. If the people in Zurich, I imagine Switzerland, yes, right? If you have up to 200 people and they sign up and they can invite us, we will come. But we cannot come, paying our way with the little money. The little money we have left now, we are printing posters with them, traveling with them. Today, we are renting buses to travel with, and we're going to brand them, but we don't own them. That is going to cost, each of the buses is going to cost us about ₦1 million each per month. This is, full disclosure. If we have ₦1 million, I'm not going to go buy a ticket to go to Zurich with it. Because if I go to Zurich, I want to be able to meet with the Nigerian community there, raise funds so that we can plow that money into the fight to rescue Nigeria. So that's the story. But if you are able to raise funds, and I believe there are a lot of rich Nigerians or well-to-do Nigerians in Zurich, I heard it's very expensive to live there. Yes. I will gladly come, just like we did in Australia. And the people we met in Australia are still making contributions. I need somebody to bring out the megaphones that we got from. There's some guy who donated to us megaphones, and he donated plenty of them. At this point, probably he gave us about 10.
Wow.
Yes. And
wow.
we brought them.
Can you have a round of applause? Thank you back.
He threatens to even get us more.
This is another question.
Yes.
Jaffe Otho says, what plans do you have towards statistical control? As you know, Nigeria has no record of its citizens and population, and that can be one of the major issues in the nation.
Well, how do you do it? You provide for Nigerians identity, and we've discussed it before. We have a national card that is uniquely assigned to each person. But it's not exactly true that Nigeria don't have statistical information about the population. We're getting there. And we mentioned, I think there was a broadcast where we mentioned there are about 7 ways through which Nigeria collects biodata right now. One of it is through INEC. They collect through banks, cell phone companies, immigration, driver's license, population, national ID card, almost voters. This is almost 8 to 7 ways. But all of this needs to be put together. Wow, that's plenty. You just keep bringing them out. Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah.
See,
I'm looking for his name, the megaphone man, because we have to find his name and mention it.
Special shout out.
Yes, he sent this to our office in New York, and we got it a few days ago.
Are you sure?
Wow.
I didn't even know that.
Maybe this megaphone should join you on the couch. Let's just use.
Oh God.
Yes. Can you just bring the megaphone to join me on the car? Bring them. Let them join. Yes. Bring the megaphone to join me.
Take it back.
Wow.
Action. Nigerians are ready. There's still more. Hey.
The way to go.
Wow.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Takeitback, and we're asking President Buhari and Atiku to please pack. We're about to retire them tonight. We're evacuating. We're asking you right now to evacuate from Aso Rock, and Atiku, we ask you to start getting prepared for your trial because of allegations of bribery and corruption. This is the new sheriff in town. Hello. Testing microphone. 1, 2, 3. Have you ever heard a village testing microphone before? Do you guys want me to? I don't intend to be trifling, but this is something I remember when we were growing up. You know, we usually have parties in the village once in a while. So they will bring out a band and they wear white. It's called them the White Danny's band. You know, so the guy testing the microphone will just come. Testing microphone. Hello.
But you not mention gin also. They bring out gin also.
Yeah, they bring gin. Yeah, you know I come from Ondo State. And that part of Ondo State where unfortunately we don't have weed. I didn't come from the part where they have cannabis. That one is Ogbese in Ondo State.
Correct.
Yes. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Have you found his name? Yes. Oh yes. We're gonna look for the donor's name. He donated. So we've given some away, you know, and these are high quality, you know, megaphones. We use them, some of them already during our trip. We hate to ask you to donate money for batteries to run them, but that's fine. They use high quality batteries. You know, it's very difficult to find anything good in this town. Like, it was hard to find batteries that are original batteries that last. That's all right. Wow. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. 9, 10, 11, 12,
and 10.
Take it back.
Thank you so much. This is amazing, man. You know, I like this one in particular. Yeah, this one looks pretty cool. You know, but it doesn't have batteries yet. Whenever we can afford the batteries, we'll start using them. No, it's a joke.
So guys, please donate for the battery. Me, I'm not ashamed to ask.
You ask for everything, but then
Donate, because I might get to use it myself. So please.
where's our Mr. Blackson here? Let him come up. Is Blackson around here next door? Let him come and put battery. Let's test this one. Anyways, so thank you. I want to look for this guy's name. I think he sent the thing by email.
Sir, can you take a question while you're
Yes, go ahead.
Aisha Kola says, is there a procedure in place to prosecute the past corrupt leaders?
We've answered this before. Absolutely, there is. Everybody who is corrupt can be prosecuted at any time, especially if they're still in possession of the proceeds of corruption. Absolutely.
Bodmas Nelson, can someone still?
Okay, I found his name. Thank you. His name is Mr. Olabode. Yes.
Thank you, Mr.
Mr. Olabode. You are the one who sent all this. You know, it says he spoke to me too. Yes, this Olariwaju Larry Olabode. He's from New York.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. So he sent the megaphones to New York, and I picked them up on my way here. And no batteries. You have. Okay. Yes, put batteries in one of them. Let's test it right in front of everybody here. So these are amazing. But you have AA batteries. It has the way these ones work is that you put AA batteries in them. But you have AA batteries. You can remove them back after that. Yeah, let's try that. And you know, I'm kind of excited about that one. It's like you can go to a party with it. Zenith Bank. So we just got Goshen Continental and Limited. I think they just gave us 10,000 naira.
Thank you, Goshen.
I know Olusebuka Damian Obioha is a regular donor. He just gave us 5,000 naira.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. Donations are still coming in.
So Bodma says, can someone still donate into your Bank of Africa, America?
Bank of America. Oh yeah, no, we have a different bank account in the US now. So I think we'll make that available to you very soon. So Mr. Labode Olarewaju, thank you so much for all these megaphones that you gave to us. And with these megaphones, we are going to send Buhari packing from Aso Rock next year. Just megaphones, you know. If everybody can just hold on to one and announce to the world that this is take it back. Take it back. Love it. So I think we should do like a photo shoot with these megaphones tomorrow. Do you have any questions, comments? That's exciting, interesting.
Jay Lawyer says, how do you intend to tackle the problem of raising our GDP?
Oh, you know, we have to grow the economy by investing in infrastructure, investing in power, investing in security. And as soon as we do that, we'll provide jobs for 5 million young people. You know, not necessarily young people, job seekers. And they in turn, we invest more in the economy, they send the children to school, we invest in health, education, in agriculture so that we can have food security. These things are like rolling in my head right now, you know? And we'll be on to a great future. Yes, but you cannot, that's what I said at CNBC today. And a young man who was interviewing me kept asking about value proposition. Of course, I know what he was trying to say, but I didn't want to pin myself down to, you know, I don't want to pigeonhole myself into what I thought. And that's macroeconomic or macroeconomic. I don't want to get academic about for me, the problem of Nigeria is very straightforward. It doesn't need any macroeconomic or microeconomic conclusion. It's not a grammar issue. We have resources that are available. We are not using them. They are being stolen. You know, a lot of our issues are actually law enforcement issues. Yes. And, you know, we need to grow our economy. We are not paying our workers very well. This is what we want to pay them. How do you want to pay them? I explained to them our economy is a $500 billion economy annually. That's our GDP. But we are asking for workers to be paid 1.3 billion only. What fraction of our economy is that small? And if you don't pay workers, there's no way the economy will grow. There's no way, you know, because these are the people who will make the economy work. You can't be paying people 18,000 naira and you expect them to go to work 8 a.m. and come back at 4 p.m. every day. You believe that they'll work. They have to take with them yam to sell, clothes to sell, and most times they won't. Vegetable.
Yes, my class teacher then.
Yes.
Vegetable.
I heard that some lecturers even bring soup to, you know, they just rice inside.
Sir, another one from Instagram.
So, and if you haven't watched it, I gotta tell you, Malcolm at DG, they didn't say he was on fire today.
Yes.
Shout out.
You know, I had to say something today when we went for an interview. You know, they say you say you are the best amongst all these younger candidates. So I started reading my own, what I thought was an achievement. Malcolm was sitting next to me. I said, you know, anything I don't have, Malcolm has got it.
Yes, correct.
I don't have a PhD, but Malcolm got PhD. And he's got my back, you know. Yeah. One of the most brilliant young Nigerians of us. He's a genius. And he's at DG, you know. So why are we even here arguing about, you know? And then we are contesting against people who don't even have WAEC results.
Yeah, definitely.
Ouch.
You can't mention the top 100 best scientists in the US without mentioning Dr. Malcolm. I did my research.
So Okena, who is a friend from, you know, Nwaguma, from Australia. He said he's going to donate. He's donating 5,432 naira to get battery for megaphones going to Imo State. He wants to send Rochas or Korosha back. They get to get the real evolution they need. Yes, this Okena Michael from Australia. This is a regular supporter. Thank you, Okena. We will send the megaphone down there, and Rogers will be reeling on the ground.
I don't know if you
from Tosin and Sao Louis said Malcolm Fabi was on fire today. Highly impressive. Yeah. Amazing guys. Good evening, sir. We are your big fan, and we will continue to pray and support your vision for this great country. Thank you so much. Sometimes if you can introduce yourself, it makes my life easy so that I can do a shout out to you. Hey, Mr. Ashore, may God grant you the favor to clinch that seat you are aspiring for in Jesus' name. And this is Daniel Aderotoye from Miami. When are you coming to Florida? Florida, I can't wait to come there, because now it's very cold in other part of the U.S. That's where I want to go to. I'm scared to go to Maryland, and be shivering. In Florida, no way. Fantastic. Looking forward to your invitation. I'll come. I can make it there, maybe just dash out there on my next trip to Maryland, Dallas, and California. All right. Someone here who said, Mr. President, kind of like the way you respond to questions, answering those journalists that are not talking about us and the Tinubu stuff. I like it when you say you're influential than him, but TVC would not report that. It's true. Yeah, TVC, they don't report us. They prefer to turn this into a two-horse race, they call it. We are not horses. So we are not in the race for horses.
So we have a pledge here.
Oh, go ahead.
Anita77 from Instagram says is going to donate 100K to support the movement.
Wow, thank you so much. So someone's asking who is representing us as Shaki in Oyo State, because I want to donate a poster. If you are representing us in Oyo State, Shaki, please. This person wants to know us, and
Shaki?
Shaki. This person wants. Is it Shaki? Shaki. Shaki. Thank you. So that's a message from Germany. And we also have a process in place where if you are living abroad, you want to support, not really donate to us, but support your ward or local government. We can pair you with our representatives in those places. You can pay them between now and election dates. We're pasting posters, knocking on doors, and doing general education and conscientization of people. So this is it's amazing. It's amazing. So there's a guy from Egypt here. Just a love from Egypt. Wow. Love you too, brother.
Thank you.
Yes.
Brother Phil.
You have already won the election. It's done deal. We love you, Manuel Bello from Russia. Thank you, Manuel Bello. Appreciate you.
Brother Putin.
Yes. There's someone here too, but this is probably not.
I think we should give a special shout out to Tunde
Ednut.
Yes, Tunde Ednut. If you're there tonight, you have been doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
You are leading the revolution on Instagram. Don't derail, please. Seriously. That's amazing. He's been doing amazing. What all the celebrities combined together who are waiting to be paid and all. Tunde Ednut is just.
Thank you.
It's burning the wires for us, yes. Please, sir, don't forget to send me the number of the coordinator in Kaduna State. May God bless you. In Jesus' name, he says yes. We have Zenith Bank, and this is Mr. and Mrs. James Falano, 20,000 naira.
Thank you so much.
I'm very sure this is not our own Falano because I would have donated more than that. No, please, I'm not making fun of. I really appreciate it. But, we have a Femi Falano who I used to call Falano Botier. Thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. James Falano. We really appreciate your donation. We really do. Thank you. And the Okena Michael Nwaguma has already made a donation of 5,432 naira. He has a way of donating. He donated for batteries going to Imo State. You're amazing. And that one is for Rochas. Is the public address system working or it didn't?
No, the batteries didn't fit.
Oh, they didn't fit. So that's not the batteries. Those are not the batteries for it. What batteries does it use then? It must have stated on it which battery it uses.
This thing, but it's not the bigger one. The middle one.
Alright, there's another Omori Amos Omorige just donated 1,500 naira. It's revolution now. Let's go back to messages here. It said, please tell our people to sign up on Twitter and follow Yele Shore and Zainab. Our tweets need to be getting thousands of retweets per minute. Don't let looters and olodos take over the platform. This is Okena Michael again. He's still boiling there. The said person says, love from Switzerland. Bola is the name. Thank you, Bola. Appreciate you reaching out. It said, I'm just trying all my best to form campaign team here. We'll surely take it back, inshallah. This is a person from Egypt. Don't give up, people. Yes. Okay, it says, my name is Larry Fallon from Bristol, New York. That is the guy who just donated. Larry Fallon, I remember him. Just donated 20,000 naira from Thank you. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate it. So that was from Bristol, New York, up there near me. So let's see if nothing is coming.
Osama Osas said, good evening, sir. I've donated €8.
€8?
Yes.
Thank you. That's a lot of money. Thank you so much, Osa. And like we said, you can. Okay, so we have. If you want, yes, there's a Chase Bank account name now. Takeitback movement. That's been created, and you can donate to it. And if you want to Zelle to it, you can Zelle to donate at shore2019.org. If that's a Zelle, donate at shore2019.org. I just got a $100 donation now from Loretta Oladayo. Everything about AAC. Yeah, Loretta.
Osamueke Osas is saying, sorry, it's €800, not
€800. But can you ask him where he donated it to, because we haven't seen it yet.
Please, where did you donate it to?
Because generally, if you donate €800 like that, there's a way my phone shakes, which is you know, there's a difference between a lot and a lot. Yeah. So we'll be looking forward to it. When you hear it, we'll announce it to us. But thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
There's Osim Ojeme donated $50. Appreciate it. So people are competing out there, you know. Zenith Bank has I've gotten another alert from Zenith Bank just now. Maybe that's the one that Ose said. Okay, 2 alerts. This Venture Garden Nigeria Limited, a donation of 1,056 naira. There's a Q teller for 10,094 naira, 2 kobo. And there's Amos Omorige again for 1,500. Thank you. You know, it's some guys showing love from Germany. So we are fully love from Germany. We are fully with you. Back home, we are working very hard to make things work, and it will come 2019 AAC for president. God has signed it. AAC action. Samuel Agomie. Yes. This is Abikwi Joshua Simo Kai. Just donated 3,000 naira. Thank you so much. I'm reading all the comments through. Well done, Mr. President. I've been following you since the day you challenged the Minister of Communication, and I've never regretted it. God will be with you, boss. I like the way you say, help is on the way. Take it back.
Take it back.
Thank you. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Help is on the way. Yes. Yes, we're almost here. That's true. Yeah, so we keep going. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us. Questions.
What do you intend to do about IT? Because a lot of Nigerians are geniuses, but they're just on the street.
Before I take that question, hold your thought there. We just had a $30 donation from Olabode Bello. I've also seen a donation coming from Zenith Bank just now, which is Omolayo, Isaac A. Omolayo, and Omolayo R. And I think it's a joint account. They donated 5,000 naira. Anytime you see that this husband and wife actually having a meeting to make a donation to us, that's 2 votes there. Yes, it's a big deal. Give them a round of applause. Yes, they're going to vote. The children, everybody in the family is going to vote. Yeah, so what's that question?
What are you going to do about IT in the country? Because a lot of Nigerians are geniuses.
Absolutely.
But they're just on the street.
We did say before, and I'll repeat it here, that we will create an office of a chief innovation officer for Nigeria, who will be out there. Is the person you can report to directly. It's just like Malcolm, right? If you have any IT idea, to take it from you, fund you to realize it. We'll support incubation centers, labs all over the country. It should be the duty of government to harness every IT idea out there that's coming from Nigeria. That's what Kenya is doing now. And if you see it, you'll be like, wow, because every app, every idea that is out there, there's a Nigerian version of it. There's a Nigerian version of GoFundMe. There's a Nigerian version of PayPal. We use Flutterwave, which is a Nigerian, wholly Nigerian app that's helping we're using to collect donation on the AAC platform. So these things are out there. We totally support a digital society. We are digital in nature, yeah. So you can imagine we can't wait. So just let them know again. Help is the only way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Another one, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Tim Bankole, what are you planning to do about the government's huge salaries? The government are taking 99% of the wealth as salaries and using 1% for infrastructure. What are you going to do about that?
Maybe you're talking about the salaries of political office holders, which is different from worker salaries. We're interested in paying workers what is due to them. And another thing we've discovered is that officially, an average, a senator is not supposed to be getting paid more than 1.something million naira as allowance, but they're getting paid 13. So we will have to figure that out, how we can legally ensure that they are earning what they deserve. You know that recently the Senate could not meet because we didn't have a quorum.
Yeah.
But that has not stopped their allowances. It's very shameful, and
they suspended the sitting because the microphones were not working.
Yes, because they're not interested. They're not interested. So hopefully, the most important thing, ladies and gentlemen, is that I think we've laid it out. We went to an interview today, and one guy said it. Again, we're not bragging, but the truth. He said it seems that you guys have put a lot of thoughts into your programs.
Yeah, yes.
And of course we have, and it boils down to numbers, and we've crunched all the numbers out and come to the conclusion that we can make this country work. Yeah. Okay, now Michael Nwaguma donated another 4,321 naira.
Thank you.
Where do we send this battery now? This is Akonde Blessing Fikayo. Donated 2,000 naira. Thank you so much. Does anybody see? I like this small donation. It shows commitment. People are supposed to be in bed at this time of getting ready, and they're making donations to us directly, and we're getting it.
Yes, there's another donation here. And your last is, I just made another 2,000 posters of yours and the Ajegunle Assembly candidates in Ajegunle.
Wow. Thank you. Good evening, sir. My name is Abubakar Abdulalil. Please, when are you visiting Edo State? Thank you. We have a calendar that's online. It will tell you where we're in Edo State.
Mega rally. It's going to be a mega rally.
Yes. And also they are planning a 1 million man march for next year in Edo State as well.
On the 4th of February.
4th of February. Okay. Throw away the broken umbrella that offers no shelter. Dispose of the bent broom that keeps the house dirty. Together, let us raise up our hands and take our country back. Let's just sing Asaolu from UK.
Lots of the wine.
You are deep, man. Thank you so much. Give him a round of applause. Why do you think Channels TV has refused to have you on their programs? Actually, they did. They've had us on their program a few times. And they've invited us to come back on Sunday night. So, we'll be on Channels if they don't change their mind.
Don't change their mind.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. President,
Yes.
what do you think about, because there's this narrative out there that education workers strike, as in it has now become very incessant that it's even, now there's a competition between Shango and Hasu, which strikes better.
Which one is Shango?
Shango has the god of thunder. All right, so how do you, as president, how do you think you can solve the lingering?
We had that
industrial
conversation
action?
as my part on the show today, and it is that look, there's an agreement between government and ASU since 2009, I think.
Yes.
And that agreement says you should put aside a certain amount of money to take care of education. Nothing has been done about it, but within that period, the government agreed to fund ASU and didn't fund ASU. Government gave or absorbed 5.4 trillion naira worth of toxic debts from 150 Nigerians. The debt is sitting there with AMCON as we speak now. And these are failed businessmen who went and took money from bank loans. Took bank loans and bought jets with them, bought luxurious cars with it. So it's ASU is justified to keep saying, you should get your priority right. But here's what we found out. TED Fund has over almost $1 trillion lying down in the vault of the central bank. UBEC has about 600 billion. Counterpart funding needs to come from the states don't give out the money. Why are we doing this to ourselves? You should know. As we said it today, we'll get ASU to nominate somebody to manage TED Fund directly.
Wow.
Yes, tertiary institution funds. Because this is intervention, there's also education tax. But the monies never go for the purposes for which the intervention funds were created. And that is why we must right away get these funds out of the hands of the central bank or banks that are using them to do business and invest them in education. ASU is asking for 1.3 trillion naira, right? If we give ASU 1.3 trillion naira and we don't give it to business people, and we have 5.3 trillion naira that can be invested in education, come and see the future of this country, So let's say I'm working with 5.4 trillion naira now. ASU gets 1.3 trillion, which is the agreement. They don't go on strike again for another 4 years, hopefully. And I give 1.3 trillion naira to take 13 million kids out of school, spending 100,000 per kid. Yeah. So how much do we still have? We still have like almost on 2.something trillion. So we can use that one for secondary education and use it to give study allowances to students of 100,000 per student every semester. You get a study allowance from us. It doesn't matter whether you are going to, a private university or not. But what will make, there will be a caveat that if you take that money, you work in the public sector for 4 years after you leave the university. If you don't, you owe us back with 100%.
And you can even ask ASU.
Yeah.
That's why you can tax.
ASU, no, forget that. We'll discuss that. ASU will be made to deliver on. Yes, because there's also that aspect of it of university professors who don't go to class and they come during the exam and ask you to come and study for 2 weeks non-stop. That is going to stop. We will make sure that they deliver on it. But the most important thing is we make the investment first, monitor that it's not stolen or frittered away, get quality professors to be working, hire new,
we can have quality.
Make sure that an average university classroom in Nigeria doesn't have more than 20 students. That's the way to do it. And that most students have ability to study and rest. Provide electricity through solar energy to university. 9 megawatts per university is what it will cost, and so that students don't have to be distracted in any way. And our universities will be sacrosanct places, that you can call ivory towers. Yeah, exactly. Not chaos towers as we have it now, where we went to Ife. That you can't use the toilets. The toilets at Awo or
Obafemi
Awolowo University. You can't let your pig use the place to pee or take a shower there.
Maybe you should announce to people that you are the only presidential candidate who has visited toilets.
Yes, I did that at the University of Lagos too the other day. Same thing. It's terrible. It's not the kind of place. I don't advise you to visit university toilets because you may not recover from it very quickly. Yes. So this is very sad, and but this investment, and like we said today, when we go to ASU negotiation meeting, we won't be shaking hands, we'll be throwing pounds, yes, we're pounding each other because we know ourselves, and it will make the negotiations very fast because we are activists like the ASU activists too. Yeah. So, is there any other question? Let me check if any money came in the last few seconds that we've been on talking about other things. Please, Mr. President, do we have anyone working for us in Ogun State, especially Songwater area? There's been questions about Songwater. Fawaz, Dubai. Fawaz, what do you have for Zainab tonight? I'm just kidding. So Lale Milekon Bello, I think he made a donation and he wanted to let us know from Zainab. I'm sorry, Wema. Did I call it Zainab? And that transaction was for 100,000 naira.
Whoa, thank you.
So he said donated by Dubai chapter, and 2 pieces of megaphone is coming from the Dubai chapter as well.
That's what we are saying. It's not about money alone.
If yes, I need the contact number of the person working in Songot. I'll be living in the United States next week and I'll be in that area. Definitely we'll put you in touch with. Let's note that down. Amazing. Let me see if anything came from Zenith Bank. Yes. Abidemi Osho Lotu just donated 5,000 naira. Amao Yusuf donated 2,000 naira. Victory Osadolo Ihime just donated 400 naira.
Takeitback.
And Olamile Kombelo donated 100,000 naira. That's from the Dubai group, and they said we should expect 2 more megaphones. Akonde Blessing Fikayo, I think we announced that, but that's 2,000 naira. Thank you so much. So somebody saying good evening, sir. So they said, it's high time we need money in Ado water, sir. So there's somebody who is now saying that they're in Ado water. So we'll link you up with the person coming from the US. And somebody said there's a suggestion here. I have a suggestion. Can we make a compilation of all Showore's old and new videos, audios, and the songs that have been composed for him, all in one CD, and then we distribute to bus drivers nationwide so they can play for their passengers as they drive for the day? That way, that's the way of campaigning. If you can get someone to compile, I'll pay for 1,000 copies. Ooh. This is Goke from Las Vegas. Can we get somebody to do this? So Goke, there's someone who has agreed to do it. So be ready with your check.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
So they know the history.
They know. Tunde Shitu. Hello, Mr. President. I've been in Nigeria in January to campaign for you, and most important to verify that all my families that promised they will have PVC to vote for you actually have PVC. See you in Dallas, Texas in December. Tunde Shitu. Thank you so much. So can we start a 20 house visit per day engagement the day before, until election, to reach the grassroots. That's a good idea. Yeah.
More than that. 20 houses.
More than that.
Yes. I sent distribution money on show. I sent 20,110 naira, 5 kobo to your Zen bank account today. My names are John Kelechi Kerry. I live in Sweden. May gods of heavens lead you by fire in the night and by cloud in the day. You got to keep watching, just keep listening. It's amazing. May wicked angels meet anyone that tends to harm you. I wish AAC divine acceptance and recognition starting from this month. I will donate 20,000 every month till January 2019.
Wow.
I will also donate to Dr. Ahmed Rabiu. If you know his bank account number, I love him too. Both of you will complement each other. He's a rational and educated. He's exposed as well. You made the right choice. Congrats for your victory in diaspora voting. We will support you with ideas on how to raise money for your capital project. Raise money in Nigeria, I swear. Yeah. So he said it's on November 10th, he sent 20,000 to account. And now he said he just sent 10,000 to the Zenith Bank account today. I'll send more because strength to improve. So, we have been doing meeting with our money and moving around. This is the Ota people, all Ogun West, with how things are hard. These countries are. We need your support. I've tried my best personally. We have been attending state meetings in Abeokuta. So you know these people.
Yes, I know.
So we'll make sure you get support. We're reading your thing to our support. People who can support you from here. Shegun Lale, in my research, I found that Nigerians are more interested in electricity. Want you to spend more time explaining to Nigerians. Nigerians, let me light up this nation. That's what Shegun Lale advised. It's true. We have been saying it. We'll light up the nation. Please, Mr. President, do we have anyone working for us in Ogun State, especially Songota area? You said that before. If you need the contact, if yes, I need the contact number. Okay, we are going to send you the contact number. His name is Moses Abe. Okay, so let's see if we have anything from any questions, because I have some notification from GoFundMe. I think the bank has been kind of quiet. GoFundMe, there's a donation from God's Will Aku with DK. He donated $50. And GoFundMe, Sahid Rosenje donated $100.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah.
We have a pledge also.
Okay. You have a pledge?
Yes.
How much?
While Instinct, we are donating at the local government level already in Alimosho, but expect my cash donations in 5 zeros.
Wow, 5 zeros.
That's 100,000.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The person who donated 800.
That's what I'm sending.
Have you sent him? Has it responded?
While Instinct.
What's his name so that we can remind him? Maybe he has forgotten.
Osamorikin Osas.
Osas, okay.
Yes, we don't forget things like that.
Yes. We don't forget easily. All right, so let me see. Yes.
Sir,
I said I'm the Ogun West Central Deputy Chairman personally for 8 months now. I have been working tirelessly with my escorts doing several meetings. And I have evidence documented on my file says we need national come in now, so we're choked up. So if you want to support the Ogun State people, please, they have been reaching out now since somebody indicated. If you want to make donations specific to them, let us know, or we can provide you their contacts so you can donate directly to them. Thank you. So, President, did you see on the internet the digital security monitor they got in Ghana? That was wonderful. That's what you are talking about. I believe in you, President. AAC.
Takeitback.
So please keep donating, guys.
Yes.
So Instagram people asking if we can have Tunde not on the couch.
Yes, baby. He's not in Nigeria at the moment.
Yeah, it's not.
But maybe I should go look for him in Atlanta next time. I'm not sure. This is a comment on GoFundMe by Sahid, who made the donation. Salute to your effort. May Allah protect you and your staff. I cannot wait to purchase my one-way ticket to come and do business in my wonderful country of Nigeria.
One ticket.
He wants to purchase a one-way ticket. That's true. A lot of people will do that as soon as we win. Can you please send me the contact number? Okay, so now, interestingly, there's a back and forth between the person who wants to support Ogun State.
Okay.
So we'll do so. We'll send you the contact number of the Ogun State people so that you guys can just gel and work together.
So when is London rally happening?
Is that a question?
Yes,
London, we just came from London. There's nothing. What London people are doing now is they're collecting donations and sending to Nigeria. Yes.
Keep donating, please. We need every help.
So somebody said, can you talk about Deji Adeyanju's arrest? We just talked about it. I think you came late onto this show. We talked about it. Okay. All right, there's someone here who is from Switzerland who says he's going to be making donations. He says, send me the Ogun contact to donate 30K each month, December, January, February.
Wow.
These Ogun State people, they are lucky this evening, man. So I've sent you the Ogun State West person. You can...
Keep donating, donate. 10060238871.
Yes.
10060238871. Omoyele Sowore presidential campaign. Zenith Bank.
Yes. So somebody said, when can I call you? Probably after the show. Keep moving, Mr. President. Allah is beside you. Much love from Wasil from Isolo. Thank you, Wasil. Appreciate you reaching out. Old cargoes need retirement. AAC, take it back. When are we expecting you in Isolo? Well, soon. We were there. I think we went to Isolo before, but we can always come back. We're going to be having flash rallies a lot too. So, they said the Ogun State people will get their first tranche tomorrow. They get a 30,000 naira donation in Ogun State tomorrow.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So much.
Yeah, yes. So I'm sending you the contact to Ogun State now.
Keep donating, people.
So during one of your, this is Kelechi saying something here. During one of your town hall meetings in South Africa, you promised to look into HND and BSc dichotomy or disparity. I believe you're being progressive. How can you convert all HND through executive order to BTech and 1 year conversion program for nurses with diploma? That's how it is done in the Western world. That will give you millions of votes across Nigeria. Make it a campaign issue. God bless. AC.
Take it back.
Yes, Kelechi carries, and we made a promise that if you have an HND, you'll be equivalent to a BSc or a bachelor in tech. We are going to do that. There's no question about it. There's no. If someone has done an HND, I think it takes about 6 years to get HND.
Two.
Two. So that's equivalent to 4 years of degree, and they do an IT in between, right? So that's almost like 5 years to get an HND. There's no reason why there should be a dichotomy. So if you have HND under our government, it's equivalent to BSc. It will be referred to as B.Tech if it is in technology.
The dichotomy should be in value.
Yes,
not even the paper.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll be done. Thank you, Kelechi, for that advice.
So, Chief Akonde, how can we donate to the party?
The party. So the party has a website. It's aacparty.com or aacparty.org, and you can donate directly to the party from there. So, well, somebody said we send you 40k naira now, but keep it anonymous.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you, Mr.
So I know that person. I don't want to mention his name. It's my good friend. 40k. Yeah. All right, save the name. So another 4,321 for the microphone in Kaduna. Let's take it back from El-Rufai. Preferably the red one. This for El-Rufai. And it looks like El-Rufai too. Yes, we'll send it to Kaduna. I'm sure he's looking for a way to jail me when I go there. Greatest, so our friend Tosin Asado has brought another poem again, you know. Great Nigerian youth, greatest of the greatest Nigerian youth. Lend me your ear. They have stolen much from you. They have stolen Nigeria you desire and given you its carcass. Once they called Nigeria the giant of Africa, the trigger of Africa, now they call it the poverty capital of the world. The Nigeria of your dream is stuffed inside their bank accounts in foreign countries. They have left you in a nightmare where you are not secure. There's no power. There are no good roads, no jobs, no hospitals. They have tried to break your back. They tried to break your will. You're still standing in spite of them. You are great indeed. Great Nigerian youth. Presidential election time is here again. They will come again with their broken umbrella that offer no shelter and their brooms that have kept the house dirty. They will come with bags of rice. They will come with mobile phones. They will come with Indomie and Ankara, Gari and Naira notes. They will offer you kuli in exchange for destiny. They will mock and insult you with grains from the trappings of ill-gotten wealth. Greatest of the greatest Nigerian youth, our Mumu don't do. Your vote is your voice. They are stealing much from you. Don't let them steal your voice. Don't buy the lie that your vote does not count. If it did not count, they will not be trying to buy it from you. Your vote is your voice. They are stealing much from you. Refuse to let them steal your voice. Great Nigerian youth, lend me your ear. Throw away the bent broom. Dispose of the broken umbrella. Let us instead raise our hands up together and take Nigeria back from them. It's time to take it back. In February 2019, we have a better alternative. One amongst us has put his head above the parapet. For 29 years, he fought for our freedom from those looters. They arrested him, they beat him, they tortured him and maligned him. Still, Omoyele Sowore did not back down. He did not give up on Nigeria. He did not sell out on us. He set up a world-class media outlet to expose their dirty tricks. Showed us where they borrowed their money. He has found out the secrets of their abracadabra. They have tried to silence him. They tried to bribe him, but the man, Omoyele Sowore, will not be bought. Sowore did not stop there. Sowore went back to school to gain the knowledge he would need to take Nigeria back to a path of prosperity for us all. He is a man for the job.
Yes.
Wow. It kept going on, but you know, it says your vote is your voice. Use it well. AEC is the party. Take it back is moment to rescue Nigeria. It's Omoyele Sowore, a man on a mission. Thank you so much, Tosin. That's amazing.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So he said he sent, so there's a 40k in the account now. So don't mention 40k just came from an anonymous source. Yes.
Thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you so much, Anonymous. Yeah, so how many people are watching, by the way? We haven't done the head count tonight. 312. What happened? Typically at this time we are at 400 and something. Well, what happened in America? Maybe it's cold today. Hello, Presido. The AAC coordinator in Akwa Ibom State has repeated so many are not yet aware of AAC. If you're in Akwa Ibom, they are challenging you to say they are not aware of us there. All right. So, any more questions? Okay. Then we challenge you to share. All right. Let's do the sharing. Maybe we can reach 400. Right. Let's do the sharing competition. Maybe we can reach 400. So at this point, we've raised $101,375.
Wow.
Takeitback action.
Our goal is to raise $2 million. So we've raised 101,000. Sorry. See how you expose yourself. Those of you who secretly watch while we are live. Okay. So I'm trying to go to donations so that I can mention more names of our donors. So Alexander Edu just donated $50 and won the best for Nigeria.
Thank you.
And Nuruddin Balogun just donated $100.
Thank
8 minutes
you.
ago.
Thank you.
And we've already mentioned God's Will Akudike, who donated $50.
Thank you.
Good. So we're trudging on tonight. If we can raise another 200,000 naira between now and say 10:30, you just that would be great. You know, you will give us some kind of a landmark.
Yes.
Okay.
So guys, let's start donating. Instagram people, keep donating.
Instagram people don't donate.
They will. I have 57 people online. If everybody
Is that your own Instagram or mine?
Sure, 2019.
Oh wow. How many people on that one? 10 people.
18.
Yeah.
We used to have 23.
Yeah.
But stopped and restarted.
Is the way he said he expected it to be 10.
Usually, I don't have more than 10 people on my Instagram page.
Tim Bankole says he likes you, he's at work and shouldn't be watching, but he's watching.
Wow, thank you, Tim. Appreciate your time and just keep watching, but don't let your boss catch you.
Ajomo.
That's the one they call watch and pray.
Ajam is asking if we have somebody in Magodo who wants to join the movement.
Magodo. Okay, that'll be Lagos people tomorrow. Yeah.
We'll reply you, Ajam, in your DM.
Yes.
Thank you.
So Joseph Omak has a question. Said can't get admission on time to university graduates. They said they are too old for the job. What can be done with the age limits? That's discrimination. It should not happen. You have a degree and you can show that you just graduated. In fact, whether you graduated now or before, you're entitled to get a job. Age should not be a factor. It will be completely discriminatory. Sunday Umo, please later read all the messages, see if you can act on that. Suggested something. Okay. They're saying that the state executive in Akwa Ibom should call for a meeting urgently so that they can start working. So Hayele, I have an idea I'd like to share with you. I think you should travel to Morocco sometimes and take live Facebook videos of the solar panels with you. They're consulting with the head of the company that directed the solar panels in Morocco. Research and call the company to arrange a meeting before going. So just to show to you that people have been paying attention.
So there's a question here for fun.
So thank you so much. The Ogun State person has just got his prayer answered. See, somebody's already chatting with him on how to help him. He said Abolade that you gave him, that's true. Yes, I'll say that is true. Prayer answered. All right. Kelechi said he watched Dr. Malcolm today in one interview. The man is intelligent. Yes, of course. We are made up of intelligent people.
We have the best team.
Yes, best team ever. That's why sometimes you say, if you buy one, you get 10 free. Vote for one president, you get 10 presidents free.
Yes.
Good morning, Shubaba. I'm Adekunle here in Dubai. How is area father? And this one is asking for Zainab. And they say, what is Zainab plan on coming to Dubai? Dubai people now them out tonight. No, just joking.
Pay for our ticket.
We will come as soon as we're able to resolve, how we get there.
We can travel to anywhere.
We can travel anywhere in short notice. Good evening to you, my appointed president should be elected. My name is Charles Uromi. Charles made that one of our best videos. Yeah, I sent some Showware 2019 team, some of my friends in Lagos State that do state contract since 3 days ago. We used to work with APC and PDP. They are very ready to work with us, the AC, but the Showware 2019 team have not responded to them. Please help me ask them to call them because the guys have a lot of crowd. Who's Edo State and Lagos, please? Charles Uromi, who's in Lagos here? Thank you, Charles. We will work on it. Sorry about that.
Sir Frank Dinero is asking you if you participate in China's TV presidential debate.
Yes. So there's Tosin said, my mom-in-law said she told you off for being late to OAU events. She's actually very passionate about your cause and is sensitizing both staff and students. Like, are you planning to return to AU? Absolutely. OAU is our base. Yes, she did, and I really appreciate this. Lady came up to me and said, you shouldn't have come late. So I explained to her that we didn't come late. We arrived actually earlier, but the organizers said they were waiting for students to leave some classrooms, and we did apologize to them. So thank you. I'm glad that she's working on it, and we plan to return to AU one of these days soon and attend also go to more universities. Good evening, Mr. President. My name is Tony Moore. I'm from Edo State. I live in Germany. I can't wait to see you, Nigeria, become a good country. God bless you, my president. Thank you, Tony Moore. YouTube live update. We have 87 watching on Showware 2019 and 116 on Showware YouTube. Thank you, Adebayo. So they're giving us a live update. Sammy in Melbourne said, please Showware, tell Nigerians how you intend to resolve tribal issues. Confront the issue because that is one of our problems. Our leaders have lied to us since. Please call Biafrans to your heart. They love you but want to know your take. Please do something about this. Yes, I love them too. I love everyone. And I've said that the Biafran cause is a call for justice. Yeah, and we will work with every one of them, everybody who is a lover of justice.
So Teslim here says, I donated some posters to support the movement some month ago, and we are planning to do more.
Okay.
It was handed over to office in Ikeja through one of our comrades.
Thank you. KB from Ijebu, thank you for reaching out. Let me go to Sydenews. I have like 2 notifications there. I have Babalola Ifekayode Moshood donating 2,150 naira.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I have a paper Michael here. It's a 20,000 naira.
Thank you.
So is there any other question on your side?
Yes, Olusebuka Damian, that you mentioned the other time, sent a private message that Femi told him that he hasn't fulfilled his promise to return to Onitsha since that day.
We're going back to Onitsha next week, this weekend.
Yes.
Is Onitsha Sunday?
On the 3rd.
3rd, okay.
3rd of December.
That's Sunday.
That's Sunday.
Yes.
How can that be Sunday?
No.
Monday.
Okay.
Where are we on Sunday?
On Sunday is
Enugu.
Enugu. Yes.
Enugu.
No, we're in Enugu on...
We leave, caravan leaves December 1st. December
And
2nd
Enugu on the
is Enugu.
2nd and the 3rd we're in Onitsha.
Okay. But we're supposed to come back to Lagos for a TV show on Sunday. That's interesting. Okay. So many of you have been complaining that you cannot share our Facebook page
And don't get notified.
and don't get notification. It's because you have not updated your Facebook app. Please just update. How do you update your Facebook app?
Just go to the App
Play
Store.
Store.
Go to the
or
Play
Apple
Store. Especially for those of you who are using it on your handheld devices, right? For Facebook Mobile, go to Apple Store.
Or Play Store.
Is it Apple
Or
Store?
Google Play
Yes.
Store.
Play Store
Or Apple Store.
or
Play
apps?
Store for Android.
Apps, yeah, okay.
Or Apple Store for...
So the moment you update your app, you will be able to share and you'll be able to get notification. Just to let you know. I will be on Arise TV tomorrow morning. Join us then. That's with Dr. Ruben Abati. And so that's tomorrow, housekeeping.
So Blessed Do House says, Mr. Shure, please, I donated $50 to GoFundMe. Alexandra Edu from Northern California. Hope you got it.
Edwin, I think anybody that came through
Alexandra.
GoFundMe we have mentioned, but I'll go back and check. If we haven't mentioned your name, trust we will before we get out of here tonight. Good evening, Mr. President. Trust we had a lovely day, especially the success of the fundraising. Please find attached a picture of your humble self drawn by my son, Obateniola Adeyanju, in year 6, asking me to send it to you. He said he wants you to be the next president of Nigeria.
So sweet.
Wow, look at that. This was drawn by a 6-year-old. I'll put this on my Facebook page after this. Remind me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, okay, you want me to share?
Yes. Oh.
That's amazing. Good. Thank you so much. That's really moving. Thank you. So that's very good. If you break down, we can do with small money per state, like poster, megaphones, internet subscriptions, sponsor one volunteer, food per month, phone, make it into a poster. Let's have access to it in Shure 2019 to help us know how to channel our small donations. Yes, so we've already said it. There's a program we call Deep, where you can, just pick a state or a local government or ward and fund somebody to work between now and 2019. Okay, now.
So, you have a message here.
Go ahead.
Ilesomi Olubenga. Hi, Yele. Dan from Ireland wants me to say hi.
Thank you, Dan. Say hello to you as well.
Our target now should be the lowest grassroots. We love you.
We're all over the place. Yes. Yes. They said, there's someone who is donating a drone to us.
Whoa! Finally!
Say, contact me when he's returning to Nigeria.
Ooh.
My friend Donnie Mayer is calling from the US. So call you back, Donnie. Thank you so much for your support since we started. So if you've seen this poster, I donated this because I believe in your ideologies, and I'm as well an advocate of a better Nigeria. Together we'll send these OTs to retirement. Victoria Sata. Wow, that's a beautiful one. That's the guy who donated this poster. Thank you so much. That's a beautiful one.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's lovely.
Frank De Niro said, I think Channels TV is trying to pull a funny one. Hope you are going to participate in the Channels TV presidential debate.
Well, we have made it very clear that we're not participating in the debates if it doesn't involve Atiku and Buhari. Because we also heard some funny stories that they're trying to break the debate into two, to have a category of debates that will not involve people like us, because they don't want us to take on the old cargos. But we reject it in
The
entirety.
Nigerian has said it on Twitter today that he's sure one of the candidates will book an hospital.
Okay.
What's it called?
On that particular day, that's one of the candidates
He's
going
going to be the hospital.
So somebody is watching me from Milton Keynes. How are you going to harmonize data to curb corruption and criminality? And once someone has been prosecuted, he or she won't have the chance to hold sensitive public office again. Interesting. We will do that. The data, the data you're asking for is the data that includes, fingerprints. So that if someone has been fingerprinted and we find them to be criminally liable for offenses committed and they've been convicted, of course, the law is very clear about that. Said, my president, I'm also donating a drone once we receive it from the US. Wow, this is Opeyemi who has been donating poster for us. Thank you so much. Hi, Mr. President. Will you visit NY before the election? That's New York. I'd like to donate some drones to you. Yes, I'll be in New York next weekend, actually. Next weekend. So get your drones ready.
Yes, we are taking them.
Yeah.
Taking drones back.
So we're taking the drones back.
Yes.
So is it possible to pay direct to your account? Yes. Our account here is 10060238871. Our goal is to raise another 200,000 before the close of the program. Yeah. Please confirm if my donation of $200 of 26 November was received. £200. £200. This Mabel Odiase. Which day is today? Today is 20 what?
Today's 28.
28.
2 days
Okay,
ago.
2 days ago. If you did it through GoFundMe, I'm sure we received it. If it came through our account, we must have announced it, yes. We are watching you live on YouTube in Germany. Wow, so they sent me a screenshot of me on YouTube. Thank you so much. Wow, actually I look good. Who said I don't look good? Yeah. Thank you. People watching all over the world. Let's see if we have something from Zenith Bank. There is Osagi Osas Egosa, 5,000 naira.
Thank you.
Is that not the person who promised 800?
Yes. Osas, K. Osas.
It's Osagi Osas Egosa. No, this one is different. Yeah.
Because the name is Osas.
Thank you. Yes, people are engaging. They're engaging a lot. So this is Mr. Labode, the man who donated. Mr. Labode, this is your megaphone. Yes, let me talk to him through the megaphone. Yes, ladies, is Olabode. Can you find out and let me know the cost of 100 to 200 t-shirts with inscription Amumu don't do, say no to PDP and APC? Well, we'll let Mr. Olabode know the cost of it. Thank you. This is your megaphone here, sir. It's been amazing. And he's the one also proposing, yes, he's the one proposing that we do, no, it's this one. Is the same Olabode from New York? Yes. He's the one who is proposing that we go to Morocco as well. Thank you, Mr. Olabode.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Mr. President, sir, a suggestion that we can also do some VCD play with some of your speeches about all the stupid old cargo. What you have for us, you can also be sharing when campaigning is going on, sir. Yes, so we have VCDs and CDs. Give to drivers and share when we're traveling.
Ajam is saying, how can I donate more megaphones?
More megaphones?
Yes.
Where is it located? Tell him where you located.
Ajam, where are you, please?
Oh wow, watching live from Las Vegas. God bless you. They sent me another one. Yeah. Thank you so much. That's another screenshot of someone watching. My Honorable President. Uromi Charles here again. I think our ideas and think we must act on it by carrying it out. Okay, he sent some ideas. Okay, buy lots of t-shirts, one size fits all, different colors on which we write different messages of the goals and his plans. Print hundreds if not thousands of such t-shirts, distribution for free to every nook and cranny of youth above voting age. The message that we spread in summarized manifesto to a printable pamphlet, print thousands and distribute to people. People now want to know what you want to do and how you're going to do it. Each pamphlet contains a summary of what you will do and steps it's going to take in doing them. We summarize this with signature and give the people an assurance. This is my Honorable President. This is Charles Uromi. This is Charles Uromi still giving more suggestions. It's a personal message, sir. Okay. Okay, it says you don't pick calls. I think I tried to. It's just overwhelming. Please, sir, encourage us to resume door-to-door vigorously on streets we live. On the streets we live. Yes, I do so. All right. I have a Zenith Bank donation for Fayomola Deji Williams for 5,000 naira.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
So right now we have in our account our balance is not too good. Our balance is 870,000 naira, 585 naira 60 kobo. So, and we only have 20 minutes more to go. We want the account to reach 1 million.
Just 200,000.
200,000.
Somebody can just donate.
It's even
and
less
then
than 200,000.
So let's leave it at 200. I have faith.
I have faith. You have faith. Everybody's got faith.
Ajom says he's in Magodo and he wants to donate himself alongside megaphones for the movement.
Okay. Tell him we'll reach out to him.
We'll send you a direct message.
Eman Shovi is saying, hello, Mr. President. Thanks for the
Sorry.
Thanks for the good works. I suggested that we should be using short code SMS to raise funds and get feedbacks to people. There is a provider of such service in Nigeria.
Short code SMS. Well, you can point us in direction of such a
I
person.
already have a proposal.
Okay. Working on it. They said we have a proposal, so
Thank you.
thank you so much.
So guys, we have 200,000 to go and then we go to bed. 50 people on Instagram, 52 people on Instagram, 128 people on Facebook. I mean, come on.
What about yours? 293? Yeah.
Come on, we can do it. On 20.
No, we have 22, yeah.
I thought you wanted to answer.
You know, 292 here. Let's share. You know, we're doing better than Channels TV at 10. At 10 o'clock news, at 198. So let's beat Channel double, all right? Channels TV with all their amounts, right? We're doing more people. So, Channel has gone to 206. So, so Channel is 206. We are 296.
Yeah,
so we still come, you know. So share. Let's reach 400. Okay, let's do that competition of sharing and reaching 400. 400.
If you're not sharing, you have to donate.
I think what is happening these days, a lot of people cannot share because they have not been able to share because they don't have updated. That's the problem.
Okay.
Share.
Guys,
Keep sharing.
Keep donating.
Blessed Edu House here is saying, I told Mr. Shore, I am disrupting all Nigerian Nollywood celebrities page on Instagram.
Wow.
Including Peter Obi with your campaign.
Yes.
They will hear they are all pretenders and mean. You will shock them all.
Fantastic. Keep up the good job. You know. Be polite while you're doing it. Okay, so somebody has donated 20,000 naira. And, that's pulling a Gareba, and that has pushed us to 890,000.
Oh wow.
560.
110 to go.
Yes.
You see, maybe somebody can just donate and let's go to bed.
So I just read it somewhere that Ruben Abati is the deputy governorship candidate for Buriji Kashamo University.
It's not that I read it. He also sent me a copy of the poster tonight. It's very interesting. I'm going to see him tomorrow. I'm going on his show. That interview might turn out to me interviewing him. It's a paradox, right? You know, it's amazing. That's what they call wonders can never see. Wonders can never cease. Yeah? So let's share. Let's share. You know, it seems like people can't share. I don't know why people can't share. They're having issues. So we reached 299. Let's reach 300 now. And while at it, let me just go read. Zenith is a little bit. No, I'm reading comments. You know, I love these comments on WhatsApp. A lot of very interesting. Just Max says to avoid voting APC, thinking is AAC. If you know the logo they use on voting paper, please, it will be very helpful to those who can't read to really see it. That logo is very important. Thank you. My name is Suleiman from Egypt, and I'm preparing to come and join the campaign in Nigeria soon. Thank you, Suleiman. We can't wait to see you. That reminds me, when Dr. Malcolm went on the street yesterday, one of the people they engaged with suggested that they put the website on the poster so people can read the party manifesto from there. I agree. Mata Debayo, So we don't get live FB notifications anymore. This is probably why a lot of people are not watching.
Yes.
Or does this have something to do with
It's update your
FB also doing some bad things to us?
Zuckerberg, I don't think
Have
I
they reached out to Zuckerberg?
No, it's not impossible.
Possible. The algorithms change from time to time.
Yes.
So
And sometimes they target certain political groups. Yeah. I'm watching from Italy, so I'm coming back because of the election. Thank you so much. What's your name? You didn't send me your name. Well, people are just sending me screenshots of them watching.
Good looking guy.
Yeah.
Look good.
I have a question here.
1 second. What time is the Rice TV program tomorrow? I think it's between 8 and 9 a.m. Yeah. Is it 9 a.m.?
Yes.
Okay. I have a Zenith Bank notification or alert, as we call it. This is Labiolaide Oluwaseun, 20,000 naira.
Thank you.
That has pushed us to 910,000.
You see?
585, 60 kobo.
Wow.
90,000.
And number of people watching went to 300. It has now dropped to 299.
Network.
People share now.
Network.
Share.
Guys, come on.
Yes. Okay.
Blessed Edu Al said, Mr. Shure, I just donated another 10,266 naira to your Zenith account through Bus Revolution from Northern California. Watch out for the alert.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you.
We are watching and we're here. We are watching and praying.
Some question.
Yes, go ahead now.
Mr. President, what do you intend to do to stabilize the exchange rate? It's really affecting us in diaspora. My name is Femi Kodri, schooling in Ghana.
Femi, one of the things we do immediately is to abolish the many exchange rates we have. Nigeria has got almost 5 exchange rates, depending on who you are talking to. We'll abolish and harmonize it. But the most important thing on the long run is to grow our economy by providing electricity, jobs, and building infrastructure in this country, so that instead of going to Ghana for school, you stay in Nigeria and school here, and even Ghanaians can be coming to school here, so that we'll be getting foreign exchange from receiving students from abroad.
Serious says, I wonder how why.
Okay, somebody also said part of the reason why our numbers are low is because people are watching Champions League.
Oh.
And all is finishing in about 10 minutes. If you guys had told me that there's a Champions League, I would have predicted who's winning.
Oh, that's true.
My name is Kunle Kosoko from Sheffield in UK. Mr. President, please, you are our last hope in Nigeria, and I promise to donate £100 by 10th of December. Thank you, Kunle Kosoko.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. How can we get a poster to spread all over the city of Abraka? Can we arrange for Abraka to get posters?
Delta State.
Yes. If you tell us the contact there, we can send it over. That's not a problem.
Iyabode is suggesting that you get bikers to do rally for you.
Yes, we will plan that. We'll get bikers. I'm also planning to run during the Lagos Marathon next year, February 2nd ahead. So if you want to run with me, please let me know. We want to get a team Takeitback to run in the Lagos Marathon. And we'll raise funds to get running. Come on, don't disgrace yourself.
We that we can run, we are not talking.
Exactly, those of you that can run are not talking. And the people that cannot run are not talking. So we'll train and do the Lagos, and we want to use it to raise funds for TIB as well. So I'll be the lead runner for that day. Lagos Marathon in 2019, I think it's February 2nd, and it'll be a few days before election.
Yeah.
To do the marathon. And I'll be inviting Buhari and Atiku to join me. That's the one that Yoruba call the Pakete Kete.
1 million.
1 million is what we're waiting for.
13 minutes to go.
We have 30 minutes to go. We need to reach 1 million naira.
Instagram, you're on 61. Come
Watching
on,
from
people.
Hounslow, West London, YouTube. What time is the interview tomorrow so that I can share it? It's going to be between 8 and 9. Is it 9 a.m. or?
It's 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Okay. Starting 9 a.m. West African time.
Mr. President, please, who is working for you in Edo State?
Edo State, we have Greg there. Yes, Dr. Greg. The former governor of Delta said that Ron APC will be arrested when you get there. Yes. And the one that ran from PDP too. If they have committed a crime, not if they are innocent. So, okay, people can't share because they are watching directly from the stories. So you need to go to your main page.
Yeah.
That is when you get it. It happened to me, and that was what I discovered. Interesting. So somebody's here already volunteering to register for my marathon. We register for the marathon now that you are running. So we're creating a marathon team. Some people are already scared, and I'll be raising funds to buy sneakers, and we'll make special t-shirts and shorts for people who want to run. I've heard Turaya wants to run. Zainab wants to run.
Yes, sir.
Yes. I don't want to mention somebody who so I'm sorry. But a lot of people are already planning to run. So if you want to run with me, Lagos Marathon, let's start planning. Let's go. Right? Yes. So help us to reach 1 million naira today. We just have a few more to go.
1006023.
1006023. 3871 is our account, and right now we're at 10,585.
Just 90,000 people.
How many more? We need about less than 90,000 naira to go, and we'll reach 1 million naira.
I'm going to sleep.
For tonight, and we can go and sleep. Right? Is there any more questions out there? It's gonna be 11 o'clock. Almost.
10 more minutes. 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes.
Come on, guys. 9,000 per minute.
Oh, somebody has said I want to run with you for the Lagos Marathon as well. Wow, a lot of people are volunteering for Lagos Marathon. My name is Emmanuel Izu. I'm one of the Nigeria coordinator for Nigeria diaspora in France. When are you going to Abraka? We'll find out. I think you can check our calendar, which is public knowledge. So where's Angel? Hope she's okay. Who's Angel?
Angela.
Oh, Angela. She's fine. So it's watching you from France. That's Emmanuel Izu. Thank you, Emmanuel. I stand with Omoyele Showore. I don't need to make this slogan go viral. I stand with Omoyele Showore. Start it now. Mr. President, I suggest you should not have been giving those reporters attention no more, because none of our campaign is being reported to the public. No use giving them attention again. Inshallah, we've been our best. Almighty Allah will crown all our efforts in life. We've won already, sir. No shaking. All right. Yeah, can you post the address of our campaign headquarters in Lagos so people want to drop more megaphones and other items on Facebook? People in diaspora can buy them and send them through people coming to Nigeria and bring them and drop them themselves. We need as many possible to campaign 36 states. Yes, we can do that. But our best bet is if you are bringing us megaphones, you bring in drones, just tell us. We have people who can pick them up from your houses. There's a reason we are not revealing our campaign location just like that. You will find out later. Plus, I just sent you an audio, please. It's so that the Nigerian musicians can hear the message. It is for them. Okay, that's Charles Romy. We'll play that later. The moment you get there, I'll come back to Nigeria to give Nigeria stable electricity, because I'm an electrician and I study how to use water to produce electricity in Europe. Amazing. A lot of amazing people out there. Can't wait to come home and help. All right, so it's 10:52. We're still 90,000 naira short of our goal tonight. We just need one good Samaritan.
Yes, now.
But who told you good Samaritan have money? Yes, the good Samaritan is not
One
someone.
rich good Samaritan.
Yes, and where is Salama to tonight? Yeah,
Come on, guys.
that's our sister in Australia. She strikes. Maybe she hasn't heard about it. Maybe she wasn't notified that we are online.
Yeah.
Otherwise, sure would have seen her.
Keep donating.
So we're doing 304, 305, 306. More and more people. I think more and more people are joining. Is the match over? The Champions League. You know what happens during Champions League now. The moment that your team loses, you go and do something else.
And come online now.
Folks, it's been amazing. One of the things we must not stop talking about, we should talk about a lot, is how people have been with us on this journey from the day we started. Some of them since we started appearing live on Facebook. The commitment, the loyalty has been amazing, and we must thank these special people who are always with us, whether they get notified or not. The moment they hear that we are online, they are there.
Yes.
And they're
It's not
supporting,
like a
and we have a lot of very, very powerful defenders on social media who are doing a job defending our programs, who are spreading them and making it impossible for the rich guys who thought they would have been controlling social media with their stolen wealth to muzzle us out of that space.
Yes.
Thank you all. I can't mention enough. I know some guys that consistently they're just out there. They're just there on Instagram and Facebook. Tunde Not is there.
Yeah.
There's a guy, Ibrahim Showa. I think I don't know if I correct that correctly. Who is persistently on Facebook, who's always defending. I'm going to collect a number of names, and
There are a couple of other guys.
yes, so we'll have a special day that's dedicated to these guys. I know Femi, you do too. So thank you. I know you are a fighter on Twitter.
It's our work.
Yes.
Orezi
Orezi
he's only here. He doesn't go another place.
Orezi is
It's
a
only
powerful
commenting
person
live,
on.
He
anytime.
only comments.
Yes.
Yes, especially when you say that.
Orezi, Sheon Orezi.
Yeah.
There are a number of people here who say you should put up more pictures on your Facebook page. By the way, it's a secret that I want to share with you. There's things people are saying behind your back. They need updates, new pictures. Don't forget, 5,000 naira from Emmanuel Paul.
Oh.
Thank you so much. I think we mentioned Olaide Oluwaseun already, right? But if we didn't, it's 20,000 naira from him. That was what took us to 910,000. So we're now at 915,000, and we only have 4 minutes to go. One more donor, all of you that are watching Champions League.
Go and donate your bet money.
Come on, donate your Naira bet. That's funny, right? Yes, Ibrahim Showa, yes. This guy is on fire. Both on, this is his Ibrahim Showa. This guy is on fire everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, everywhere. He's on Twitter, he's on Facebook. He's a defender for excellence. Barcelona. Fantastic. So let's read a few comments on that. I think next time we should try Twitter live on that phone instead of Instagram. I don't think I have enough people on Instagram who are politically active.
Come on, guys, 2 minutes to go.
Mr. President, I think you need to make little videos about housing in the US, UK, and Australia and put on air to show Nigerians how they should be living compared to what those animals claiming to be leaders are giving them. We will. Good PM, President Lola. How far with your campaign in Niger State? Please, you need to reach out to this place also. I'm in full support of the mission. Okay. It's a little confusing. Thank you. Okay, this is Emma Paul from Dubai who made that donation that we just announced. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
Appreciate the support.
There's an issue that is asking for your Twitter account.
Yele Shore is at Yele Shore, but there's also at Shore 2019 at AAC Party.
I take it back movement.
I take it back movement. Yeah, we're all over Twitter.
Two minutes more, guys.
2 minutes more, and we will be wrapping up. 2 minutes more. In 2 minutes, somebody can make a donation that's huge enough to offset our costs. Let me check GoFundMe. I think there's a bunch of donations. We have a bunch of donations on GoFundMe that I've just seen now. Don't let us go without mentioning them. Nuruddin Balogun donated $100.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Let me go check.
Donate, people. 1 minute countdown. Who's going to donate so I can close shop for tonight?
Okay, so there's Janet Akirinade also donated $50.
Thank you, Jacob.
Elizabeth Ayodele donated $500 32 minutes ago.
Whoa, thank you, Elizabeth.
Bimbola Igondo donated $50.
Thank you, Bimbo.
Alex Edu donated $50.
Thank you.
And of course, we mentioned Nuruddin. So I think we've reached the amount of money we were expecting. $500 alone is like more than how many?
170.
170. So at this point, we've reached our goal. Thank you.
See, I told you I have faith.
You do, and your faith is strong. Let's look at for the final time before we say goodbye. Let's check if we have a Zenith Bank donation. I think there is one. Actually, there's a 10,266 naira.
Thank you.
From Quitella. This person didn't tell us
Yes,
who it is.
Quitella, that was the same person.
Okay. Olusebuka Damian Obioha donated another 5,000 naira.
Blessed Edwin.
Thank you.
Yes, Blessed Edwin is from Quitella. Blessed Edwin, thank you so much. So at this point, we are on the Naira side at 930,851 naira,
Wow.
60 kobo.
Thank you.
If you add that to all the GoFundMe account, we surpassed 1 million naira tonight. Thank you so much, everyone. It's been amazing sharing the last 2 hours with you. Oh, we've been going at this, and we're making great strides. Tomorrow we'll be on Ruben Abati's show, on Rice TV, and we are planning our trip to Enugu.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So let me just say good night to all of you from Nigeria, wherever you may be, and we hope to see you again, possibly same place and same time tomorrow.
Same couch.
Thank you. Thank you. Who's the person who's bringing Gary, please?
Sorry, no, in my house.
Oh, sorry. Are you still live?
To compete, Nigeria's gonna obey. The TV and over-fed ruling class did not only create wealth for the minority, their friends, cronies, and stalwarts, and hunger for the majority, but also created a people who see themselves as hungry Yorubas, hungry Igbos, hungry Hausas. The Sims have succeeded in creating hungry pastors and hungry imams. All this in the bid to crush the resistance by the hungry people. We shall be free the day we realize that there are only hungry Nigerians.